people want to be a hairstylist and successful at it? Okay. Well, first of all, I'm here because I care about you and your future. I'm here because I want to give you some things that you don't get automatically just through going to school, okay? So that's why I'm here today. I'm here because I want to see you win. Once again, my name is Promise Marks. I worked in the field behind the chair, and now I am what you call a business consultant for stylists to help them grow their businesses. How many want to grow their business? Are you aware that you are going to be going into business for yourself? How many of you are aware of that? Because one of the biggest challenges that you will face after you get your license is your business needs to be set in order for you to make your money. Your chair is your business. I don't care who you work for, whether you work at a corporate salon, whether you work at a booth rental salon, or whether you're working in a salon where you're doing a 60-40 split, your chair is your business. Does everybody understand that? It is your responsibility to put people in your chair. So how do we do that?
I say you promote yourself.
Okay, that's right. You have to do promotions. That's right. What else do you have to do to get people in your chair? Well, promotions, experience, word of mouth, marketing, advertising. One of the key components of having a business is understanding marketing, promotions, and advertisement. Everybody in here has something special that you individually do. She might be good at blow dries, she might be good at cuts, she might be good at color, she might be good at makeup, cuts, and color. Whatever your thing is, it's your thing. But you need to hone your thing to create your clientele. So here's an example. If I like to do a lot of funky color and highlights and razor cuts and all that great kind of stuff, I'm not going to be looking for soccer moms to be in my chair, am I? Why?
Because they're not going to want that.
They're not going to want that. But should we know how to do soccer mom?
Yes.
Yes, we should. We should know how to do anything that a client wants done. Because hair is hair at the end of the day. And when you first start out as an entry-level stylist, you need to be able to do the bare basics. That's cut, blow dry, style. And you need to have that done in an hour to an hour and a half in a salon. You need to be ready to book 3 to 4 clients per your work period. If you take 3 hours to do one haircut and blow dry, you're not going to make any money. You're not going to get any clients because that takes too long. Time management. So what I want to talk to you guys today about is a book that I just finished writing called The Plan. And I'll show you my little prototype here. That will be actually ready the first of next week. It's The Plan. And you guys will have action to get this book a little bit later. We'll talk about that. But the main thing I want to talk to you about is the plan of action to be a successful business owner. I don't care what kind of business you're in, you must have a plan of action. So the first thing we want to create with our business as entry-level stylists is opportunity. Your opportunity is what creates your credibility, and your credibility gets you visibility, gets you seen, all right? What's happening to the stylist that comes out of school? Are they making billions of dollars?
No.
What are they doing? They're trying to find jobs. Are they finding jobs in this field, or are they looking for jobs somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
Anywhere. Why is that? Because you got to make money, right? So if we're trying to make money, right, and we've invested in our education, we want to make sure that the investment is not just in the hours that we put in class and in school. You want to put in hours after school creating and building your business. You do. Very good. How many of you all have a website? You do. Very good. And I assume that your website tags to Twitter and Facebook and Yelp. What is your name?
Olivia.
I can't hear you.
Olivia.
Olivia. So what do you want to do, Olivia, with your once you become a licensed hairstylist, what is your goal?
I want to sit somewhere for us to learn more.
But go beyond that. Those are steps. What is it that you see yourself doing in 5 years from now?
Styling hair and music videos on tour with someone, TV.
So you want to be in the industry. Okay. How many people want to be industry stylists? Raise your. It's okay. Don't bite. Talk to me. Raise your hand if your goal is to be in the industry. All right. Well, so I'm gonna stick a pin right there. All my industry people. How many people would like to be platform stylists? Hair shows. Anybody interested in that? Okay, we got a couple of hair shows. How many of you guys would like to just work at a salon or own a salon? Very nice. So let me ask you this. How many of you in here have ever managed any type of job? You were ever a manager and assistant manager? How many? One? Okay, great. So those of you that have had those experiences in other businesses, that already gives you a foot up as far as how to govern and run and delegate a business. Those of you that have not had that experience, don't panic. It's all good. You're going to get some experience because experience and opportunity are part of the big plan. So, business cards, website, social media tagging. Why is that important? What it does is it connects people together. Networking. Most people, before they go and even go to solicit your business, for example, are going to get your Yelp review before they even call you.
Right.
Okay? They're going to look at your website. They want to see your work. They want to see who you are. They want to see if you're worth them spending their money on. Because understand that in this time where we have what we would call a sluggish or slow economy, and a lot of people are just trying to pay for what? Basic needs and things that they absolutely value. If you value something and you have to create a budget to get it, you'll get it. Hair is not just something that we do. Hair is a necessity, and it's a necessity for everybody. There's some women in the professional world that have to have their hair done on an every 4 to 6 week basis. Those are your golden nugget clients. Those are the ones, they're coming like rain, sleet, snow, they're coming because their profession dictates that they have to be in that chair. Then you have people that are seasonal people. They come when they have special occasions, weddings, bar mitzvahs, birthday parties, graduations, holidays. You're going to have what you call the holiday crowd. That's okay, because everybody's not going to be your regular. But understand that the ones that do come, you want to take care of them. Your customer service is important and it's crucial. If when someone sits in that chair, if they don't like you, they're not coming back. What can make them not like you? Attitude, lack of courtesy, and not knowing what you're doing. Client consultations are your really, really important factors in how you get the whole thing working here. While you are in school, you need to be practicing your client consultations with one another so that when you get into a salon environment, you're not green. And trust me when I tell you, you will be green. You have no clue about the real world of being a stylist until you get there. And everyone's experience is going to be different. But how you can benefit you right now, get your business cards together, start building your websites, and start tagging your Facebook and your Twitter into your web page and attract traffic to your site. Because if you can confidently just do a great blow dry, confidently, that's a golden nugget. Because that will never leave you. You can take that with you to the next place that you go as you grow your career. Every piece is a stepping stone. So, being that there's a lot of people that are interested in doing the industry, I've got some very, very helpful suggestions that I want to suggest to you that you're actually going to find the step-by-step that's in the book. And I'm going to bring some copies with me next week because I didn't get a chance to print them up for today. Some, it is what it is, but it's coming. And in order to get your plan of action going, for those of you that are interested in the industry, you need to start doing hair and makeup for these community theaters. You need to look at independent artists who don't have major backing because they need stylists. We need glam squads. We need people like you. I have a major gig this Friday. The only reason why I'm not having a makeup artist is because I don't have budget for it. I don't, but there might be somebody in this room right now that is really, really amazing at makeup and might want to do my makeup, get a credit on your resume, photos for your portfolio, creating an opportunity that gave you some credibility, that creates some visibility. Always snap, snap, snap pictures, before and after, before and after. When that person sits in there, before and after. And here again, customer, you want to ask, hi Susie, I know you're going to a wedding this weekend. Can we do a before and after? Sure, promise. We take the before. Then we take the after. You want to get real slick, throw it up on Instagram. Hey, this is Promise, and I got Susie in my chair today. She's the star of the show. Here's her before. Whoop. Post. Tweet. People respond, do they not? We're social media. Listen, if you put in a slick little tweet, people will follow it. But you have to build it. And building social media, I'm going to tell you right now, takes time. You can't build it overnight. You have to it's delegating time, which is another important point of the plan, being a good management of your time. You need to know how to manage your time to get everything done that you need to get done within a short amount of time. We only got 24 hours in a day. Most of us like to sleep about 8 to 9 or however what you're going to get. But after you wake up, you got to hit it, right? You got to get up, get out, and go do what you got to do. So I want you all to start thinking, not just as far as I'm just in school, it's just this hair thing. I want you to start thinking about, I am building and creating my own business. And I have the ability to create it to wherever I want it to go. There's no limitations. The only limits are on you. If you limit where you go, that's on you. But there's no limitations on any of us. Why? Because we were all created to create. We all have a gift. We all have something magical. Celebrate the inner you, the beautiful you, and bring that out in your potential clients, and I guarantee you, you'll be successful. So we want to talk about the industry. As Mrs. Ellie was telling you earlier before we started the presentation, let me give you a little bit of a story of what happened with my business and how we got to the plan. Last year, I came here, probably it was about around this time last year, April, May, and I did a presentation called The 4 Keys to Success. And I talked about the things in the salon, for example, rebooking your clients, client consultations, having your skills together, not shaking, behind the chair because, oh my God, this lady's coming in for a perm and you haven't done it since school. You can't panic. Okay, you read the box, right? Gives the directions. And if you need help, you tell the other stylist you work with, hey, Gina, can you come on the back with me? Girl, I don't know what I'm doing. Keep it real, But the point of it is you have to communicate. So last year I came and I gave this presentation. Now in the meantime, I was 2 years into having completed my first, an album. I'm a neo-soul recording artist. And I released some singles this time last year when I was here. But I'm also the co-owner of my record company. So I'm the marketing and promotions and strategist for the company, specialize in social media, and I do everything. I'm the ticket taker, the valet parker, the chef. I do it all. But needless to say, we released a single. A week after my presentation here, I had 2 singles chart on 2 different charts within the top 10 in 2 different countries. That was huge as an independent artist. Huge. As the year progressed, I ended up walking into 2013 nominated with a nomination for Urban R&B Artist of the Year. Thank you.
That's all right.
That's huge. Yeah, it was huge to be nominated for that award. And I charted 6 singles from the album. And now I am currently getting ready to have my official album release party this coming Friday. Social media was what really kicked this thing over the edge. Last year, in January, I had about 800 fans on a particular site that I used for my marketing, and now I have over 3,000. The numbers kept growing, they kept growing, they kept growing. The point is, it didn't grow just because I sat back and wished it to grow. It grew because every single day, and I'm one of those diehard, like, you know, go for the gusto type. I drive my husband nuts at times because I work 7 days a week. I pretty much will be promoting, marketing, networking online probably 8 to 10 hours every day. Emails, responses, it's networking, communicating. So after I did the presentation here, my presentation got over 6,000 hits on YouTube. Miss Nazelli made me a rock star. As that happened, people started messaging me and they started sending me information, and I had to respond to all these people. So it was like overwhelming because I'm spending at least 6 to 7 hours now responding to all the amazing email that I received from the presentation. The point I'm making is this: you have to nurture everything you create, and you have to respect the growth of it. I have to respect those people that reach out to me and take their time to say, promise, we heard your presentation, it blessed us, we loved it, they have a question, who am I to not respond and answer? Respond to your clients. When your clients come in and they tell you about an event going on, write it down so that when they come back, you can ask them about it. They love things like that. If you know a new client comes in and she's going to a birthday party and this is her first time in your chair, you want her to come back because you want to know, number one, how did the party go? Number two, how did your hair hold up through the party? And number three, let's just chat. That's what we do. We talk to people. We're personable. Hair is personal. When you sit down and you do someone's hair, you're getting into who they are. You know, and that's why sometimes they say be careful who you go to do your hair, because it's a transference of energy. So when we're not feeling good and we're crabby and we're blah, 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 that client feels it. I had a situation where I got a pedicure just a month ago. And coming into this nail salon, I was a little bit stressed. My father unfortunately passed away this past January. And you know, yeah, and it's something to get through. And so when I got to this particular nail salon, I just wanted to be pampered. I wanted to allow myself for that hour to just be the queen of the day. Not the bee of the day. There's a difference. And as I sat in this woman's chair, she not only took her time to give me an amazing service, she literally massaged energy off me. Literally. That's the kind of power we have, ladies and gentlemen. Are there men in here? Did I miss a guy? Yeah, there's a guy back there. Sometimes we come to the salon because we feel bad, or we feel ugly, and we don't feel attractive, and we don't feel desirable. But you know what? It's our job to bring out that beauty. Sometimes it's just conversation. Sometimes it's listening. But you're more than just someone that works behind a chair in a salon. You are growing to become professionals. And you need to take that very seriously. A lot of failing stylists fail because they are not professional. They don't understand how to put together and manage their own business. And they don't understand the main experience of customer service. If you don't smile, then I assume you're mad. Now, you could just be seriously in thought. But remember, when you're on that floor, smile. Say hello. Remember those kindergarten rules. Be nice. Keep your hands to yourself, right? You know? And the other thing that will actually kill your business is gossiping. For some reason, I'm led to bring that up. Gossip is really, it's a bad habit. It's like chewing gum at the dinner table and doing one of these. I mean, it's so unnecessary, and it's hurtful, and it will destroy your business, because what you put out comes back to you 100-fold. And don't be afraid to ask for help. For those of you that are interested in the industry, I want you to write this down. Write this down if you're interested in shooting or doing hair and makeup for music videos. I'm going to stick with music industry for the moment. I want you to write this down. There is a website that's called Reverb Nation. I want you to visit that site, and you're going to look up all the artists in your area in the genre of music that you like, would buy, and listen to. And you're going to fan them. And you're going to message them and say, hey, I'm a new stylist. I would love to do your hair for your next photo shoot. That's networking. When you work with independent artists, the only difference between the independent artist and a major artist is budget. That's the only difference. I do the same thing as the A-listers. I'm having a recent red carpet party just like the A-listers. It's the same thing. It's just on a different scale. I don't have corporate backing behind me at this point. It may come, it may not. Whether it does or it doesn't matter, because I'm going to do what I do. Have the attitude to be too stubborn to quit. Do what you do it well. You go onto that website, and I want you to network. And I want you to build your own fan site that says I'm a stylist and I want to work on artists. Trust me, there are many of us that will jump at the opportunity to not only work with you, but that exchange it's a barter. You're going to get the experience and a credit. I'm going to look fabulous and I get to promote an up and coming stylist. That's out of the box thinking. Because why? People like things that are hot. And everybody wants to have that bragging right to say, I did it first. I did Primus Marks makeup before she hit big mainstream. People like that. I mean, I have people now that, they like having little bragging rights on me to say, oh, I knew her when. And that's cool. That's wonderful. I'm very blessed that people are doing that and that they're acknowledging and respecting what I've brought to the table. Because I've worked very, very hard on it. And it's been years. This did not happen overnight. I grew my network. This was a 5-year growth span, starting from 20 people to now, 3,000. Accumulative, all of my YouTube videos, everything that I have on YouTube is over 10,000 hits. Accumulative. My fan base is over 10,000 people. Accumulative, all the sites and everything that's all working together, tying together, it all counts. So I want you all to get motivated. I want you to get creative. I want you to think beyond the box. Assisting. I'm going to suggest this, and this is different than what I said last time I was here, but now as I've done some research over the past year, talking to a lot of stylists and looking at what's going on in this industry, troubleshooting the challenges that people are having, there's things you might need to do right away because you still need to develop professional skills. Right now you have state board skills. And that's what you're here to do. Get that state board down. You're here to pass the state board. But once you pass the state board, you're going to need to get professional skills. Successful people continuously educate. Education, 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 as many hair shows as you can go to as possible. You need to know how to do everything. How many of you are doing African American hair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, what's wrong with y'all? The rest of y'all?
We don't know how.
We don't get any.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna address that because if you get a job working at a corporate salon, like let's say JCPenney's, Regis, Carlton, which are all wonderful salons to work for because they have a lot of training inclusive in their programs, you will get an African American client. And you should not be shaking when you do that. So I want to suggest that at least once a month, you go to take some classes on press and curl. How many of you guys are doing weaves and extensions? Nice, you need to keep doing that too. There's classes, and here's the thing. Sometimes we're broke. We don't always have money to pay for classes, but guess what, social media babies? YouTube got it all. You can YouTube just about anything, and you can watch it and learn it from your own laptop, desktop, even your smartphone. So there's no excuse. We can get, when we want something, we get it, don't we? If you want that pair of shoes and it's $50 and all you got is $49, you're going to find that dollar and some change to get those shoes. Am I right about it? Because we spend money on what we need and what we value. Budgeting. Money management. That's another issue. We all want to make millions of dollars, but if you can't budget $10, you're not going to do well with millions. So when you're looking at your clients as a cash cow, you've already lost the game. If you look at them and their wallets, they feel it and they will not come back to you. Their hair needs to be more important than their wallet. You need to give, 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 and still give. Until you're in a salon where you can't give as much as you would like to give because it's not your salon, and you need to be giving. On Saturdays, every Saturday, you need to be doing somebody's hair. You need to make a list how many people that you know that aren't working during the time that you're here in school that can come and get their hair done. Even if it's just shampooing and styling. It doesn't have to be a major haircut and all that other stuff. It's for the purpose of learning how to work with clients. Challenge yourself. Think out of the box. Get creative. Start thinking how I can market myself to my target audience. Where do they go? Some of you may want to get that corporate clientele, and that's all good too. So where would you go to get a corporate clientele? You want to go hang out where the people are that you want to be around and that you want in your chair. You want to be where they're going to be, which means you can't be afraid to open up your mouth and network. Hi, my name is Promise. I'm a growing hairstylist. I'd like to give you my card. If you have a special event, I'd love to help you out. They'll either say yes or no.
Right.
Do you know how many no's I've gotten? Oh my gosh, you're going to love this story. And this is one of the great, no, it wasn't a no. I'm so used to no's that, I'll be, just get the no out of the way. I almost expect the no's because I'm so used to the no's. For my release party, I wanted to get a celebrity comedian to host my show. So I got bold and I messaged a particular comedian in my LinkedIn. How many know what LinkedIn is? LinkedIn is another social media that you need to be a part of. It's a business networking. I've met wonderful people on LinkedIn. Amazing people on LinkedIn. Found my attorney on LinkedIn. So I messaged this gentleman and then I just started tweeting. Promise needs a celebrity host. Who knows Cat Williams? Tweet. Steve Harvey. I mean, I just went crazy and named all the most, hardest people to get to. I named all these people. Get a message from somebody that says, hey, I got a guy for you. I booked the gentleman. Wonderful, wonderful personality. Then, the guy that I wanted hit me back. He messaged me back and said, I would love to do it. Call me. My jaw hit the floor because what did I say? I'm expecting no's. Lesson learned. If you're expecting a no, then why ask? Right? That was my lesson. If you're going to expect a no, then why even bother? You need to expect that yes and be ready for that yes when it comes. So now, because I've already booked the other person, I got to make my dream man, if you would, my dream choice for the next show. But the contact was made. That created an opportunity, because now when he sees that I'm serious in what I'm doing from the video shoot, he'll see my credibility and he'll see that in working with me, we both generate some visibility, which is a win-win for everybody. So don't be afraid to be confident that you can get a yes. You don't know. Like with retail, when you're in a salon and you have to sell products and along with service, and a lot of stylists sometimes really get frustrated with that because we're creative beings. We don't want to be, robots and have to do things that normal people like to do, right? I mean, we're creative. We want to splash color and we want to do all these wonderful things. We're stylists. Who wants to sell products, right? Unfortunately, though, that's part of our job. And the way you sell those products starts at the beginning of that consultation. Not at the end of the service when they're about to pay for it. You want to be talking about what you're doing through that whole entire process. What's your name?
Lauren.
Lauren, come here, Lauren. Come sit here. You'll be my demo right quick. Hi, Lauren. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So what are you getting done to your hair today? Just make it up.
All right, just a cut.
Just a cut. What kind of cut do you want?
Just straight across is fine.
Okay, I'll show you some books because I want you to get a really good picture. So I'm going to bring her some books. So let's say we brought the book, you found what you want, right? All right. Now this style that you're getting is awesome, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to shampoo you in this shampoo and this conditioner because it's going to set the hair the right way, for it to fall the right way. The product is important for this hairstyle. All right? So we're doing the service. We wash her hair. We get everything done. The cut's beautiful. And then I add products. Put some mousse or whatever in her hair, whatever I'm using. I'm explaining that to her. And I'm walking her through it so that before she leaves, she doesn't even realize I've already rebooked her. Because what I'm going to say to her, your name one more time, sorry.
Lauren.
I'm never that bad with names. Lauren, on May 18th at 10 o'clock, I got you down. If you can't make it, don't worry about it, but I want you to hold your spot. This is what I use today. As a matter of fact, I got 3 of them on sale, but I want to give you a giveaway, and I suggest you get this so in between, you know, you'll be able to keep your hair and maintain your hair. She's going to say yes. Why? Because I know what I'm talking about. My credibility, solid. My customer service is going to be great. She's going to love me, I'm going to love her, and it's going to be wonderful. But what if I hate her? What if I get a client, I'm like, I cannot wait till she get out the chair. It happens. You know what you do? You fake it until you make it, because guess what? That's a client that deserves the same respect as the ones that you absolutely love and adore. Thank you, sweetie. With everybody, keep it professional. And even when your girlfriends come to sit in your chair, remind them, this is my business. We're not going to talk about what we did last night in the salon. We're going to keep it professional. And my final point about keeping it professional is that the way you look is going to either attract or distract business. So you go to the grocery store, right? We all like cereal, right? Everybody likes cereal? Okay, well, let's say we like cereal, right? And you walk down the cereal aisle and all the boxes are colorful and you can almost smell it through the box, the sugar, right? But let's say you get to the grocery store and they got a new product and it's just a brown box and the box guy in the back just wrote cereal on it and stuck it next to a name brand box and they were priced the same. Do you think that brown box will sell?
No.
No.
No. Oh, because it looked busted, so you think it's gonna take. No. Now, let's switch the scenario. If that brown box is 99 cents and all you got is $1.10 and you better get some cereal in the house, you'll grin and bear it and buy that box. But not because you wanted to. It's because, well, this is all that you could afford at that moment. You go with it. The point is, you don't want to be that, well, we just go with it stylist. You want to be the stylist where when you walk in, you looking on point, and people are like, "Ooh, who is that? Oh my gosh!" When someone looks at you and say, "Oh my God, your hair is amazing," who does it? I do. Really? Can you do my hair? Yeah, sure can. Here's my card. You know, we need to present the image that we're wanting to attract to our chair. And if you're racy and edgy, that's great. But there's still an element of classiness to it. You don't want to be trashy. You want to be classy. There is a difference. We want to present ourselves in a way that makes us look good, feel good, and be good, right? Because when you look good and you feel good, guess what? You produce good things. You know how when we feel bad, we don't, think about those days that you came to school and you were just, you had a bad night, fight with your boyfriend, your mom is driving you crazy, your kids ain't acting right, your man is running around, the light bill ain't paid, come on, we can go on and on about some stuff at the end of the day, right? But you know what? The stuff is what makes it called life. And there will always be stuff, there will always be issues, there'll always be challenges, there'll always be frustrations, setbacks, set downs, no's, not yet, not your turn, not you, we don't like you, we hate you, sit down, we wish we could go somewhere. You're going to get that. But guess what? There's a number rule. And that's called the 20-60-20 rule. We give this real quick and then we're going to keep pushing. This is what you want to remember. You got 20, 60, 20. 20 people will always love you no matter what you do. 20%. You will always have a 20% fan base. Even that's your mama and them. They come to all your stuff. They don't care how bad it was. They love you. Those people, you love them back. Because they're going to love you when don't nobody else like you. It's true. Then you got this 20%. They're going to hate you no matter what you do. I don't care if you did something perfect. They're going to find a reason to criticize. These folks over here, don't even trip on. Just know that they're there. Don't even trip. Just, okay, we know they're there. We want to focus. Because they're either going to go here or here, which gives us the 80-20. So you can either have 80% loving you or 80% hating you, but you'll always have that 20 to love you, right? So the point is, this 60, they're undecided. They don't really care one way or the other. You haven't tapped them enough to make an impact. They don't care. They're just there. But they're open. They could go either way. So the point I'm making with these numbers rules is that as you're building your foundation, your target is this 60. Thank God you got that 20, and don't worry about them other 20, because they're always going to be there. It's these group. That's your 60. So if you're trying to get into the industry, your clients need to be independent artists. They need to be up-and-coming aspiring actors, dancers, singers, the people trying to be on American Idol, the people trying to get on the next Voice, the next this, the next that. Those are your clients. Those are the ones that will get you to the A-listers. And truth be told, you might not want to work for some of them folks, okay? You know, just putting that out there, you know. So I want you guys to remember that you are winners. You're winners. And no matter how many more hours you have left, no matter how close you are to graduating, even if it's your first week, you're starting something. Like a seed, you plant it, it grows. You're going to grow. Challenge yourself to be better today than you were yesterday. Work on each other. Do your client consultations. Have good conversation, not gossip conversation. Love one another, lift each other, and I guarantee you, you will win. Get your business cards, get your websites together, get it out there. Let people know you're here so that you can what? Build that 60 to be on your positive 20 side, not your negative 20 side. Because, you know, they always gonna be there. See, I got so many of them right now, like, they was hating last year, like, they really mad this year. Like, this summer, they're gonna be, like, fuming, like, I'm glad that they're there. They motivate me because, like I said, I'm too stubborn to quit. Too stubborn to quit. And where I am today, I booked a gig actually for next year that's actually extremely huge. There's going to be a new football league, spring football league coming out, and I've already been booked as one of the halftime acts for next year. So that's huge. You know, it ain't the Super Bowl, but you got to start somewhere, right? Then again, you know, I might get Super Bowl. You never know with Miss Promise. I'm telling you, people tell me I'm nuts, but they're like, oh my God, look what she's doing. You got to get motivated. You get excited. I take no, you know, no is no, but I'm not the no. They're just not ready for me. Be positive. Be encouraged. And don't let nothing stop you. And your future is bright if you believe it can be bright. You believe that? Are you glad that I came?
Yeah. Have you always been this positive and...
Have I always been positive?
Yes. Like, have you always had this kind of energy?
No, I haven't. That's a great question. I went through some times in my life where I battled seriously with depression and anger and just not accepting life as is, and had some opportunities to get some books and listen to some speakers and get some church back in my life, you know, because I mean, I don't want to get too off into that in this setting, but yeah, I made a commitment to work on me. And I knew that if I didn't fix me, I couldn't fix anything else. If I didn't get better, nothing else would get better. And I choose to be positive because I produce out of great, you know, positive things. But that's a great question. Yeah, every day. I wake up every day and I tell myself, this is a good day. This is a good day. And no matter if I make 2 cents, 2 million, or nothing at all, it's a good day. It's a good day. I slept in a bed last night. It might not be the house I want, but I wasn't on the street. You know what I mean? I don't have a car. I was on the bus, but guess what? I want to take the orange line. I have to take 67,000 million buses, you know, to get here. So there's always something good. Always. Even in a bunch of bad, there's always something good. guess what we get? Depressed, don't we? Don't you get you get sad, and then you get angry, and then you get resentful because it's stuff that you haven't made peace with because you can't fix it now. Let it go. Let that stuff go. Live for your right now. I can't change nothing about yesterday. But you know what? I can do a whole lot today. And today I can smile. I can be grateful. I can have a good attitude. I love to laugh. I love to make people laugh. That's all good. So keep it positive. Always. No matter what. All right. I might sing a little something.
Alright! Good job.
I don't know how the voice is going to sound this morning. I'm on two hours sleep. But let's see. I'll sing one of my songs. Can I sing one of my songs?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a song that's called Chill With You. Chill with you. And this song actually charted at number 5 on the luxury soul charts in Lagos, Nigeria. It was one of my favorites to write because I like to write interesting things. That's a whole other story. But okay, you gonna clap for me?
Yeah.
Okay, right here. Days like time keep passing by. Can't believe you linger still in my mind. 7 months, 10 days, 15 hours since you called my day. Wondering if you want me still, or has it really changed? It's not too late to find the words we've never said. 'Cause if I'm in your heart, I'm still in your head. I'm not running, there's no fear. Very clear, I'm still in. Let me whisper in your ear. Ooh, you're looking nice. Baby, can I chill with you? I want to chill with you. I want to be right by your side. Baby, can I chill with you? There you go. Getting royalties yet?